Fresh herbs are supposed to add a fresh little finish to your dishes, not land on top in one heavy, soggy pile. Here's where the knife work goes wrong. In this video, I'll walk you through the basics of cutting herbs using chives, then show you how to cut clean chiffonade, and finish with the proper mince, so your herbs stay bright and fresh instead of turning into paste. One of the classic tests of a chef's knife skills is mincing chives. This cut is more on the intermediate or advanced side, but we're starting here because it highlights the most important fundamental of cutting herbs. Grab a small bundle of chives and position them so the base of the chives are facing toward your cutting hand. If you hold your knife in your right hand, the chive tip should point to the left and the base is to the right. If you're left-handed, flip that. When you make your cut, think about two motions at the same time, up and down and forward and back. You're not just chopping straight down or you'll bruise the chives. Instead, add a slicing motion to each cut so the knife slides through and gives you that clean mince. One simple tip while you practice. Your minced chives should never be longer than the width of the chives themselves. If you see long, stringy pieces, you're moving your hand too far forward on each cut. Now let's look at chiffonade, those thin ribbons you see with herbs like basil or parsley. Grab a small bundle of leaves. If you're using something with larger leaves like basil, it can help to roll them up into a little cigar. Once you've rolled the herbs, turn the bundle so it's perpendicular to your cutting direction. Shave thin ribbons using that same slicing technique from the chives. Think more shave than chop. You want the blade to glide through the herbs, not mash them. Mincing other soft herbs is just taking this one step further. In some cases, it may be easier to start by simply stacking your leaves rather than rolling them. Grab a small stack and cut across to make thin ribbons with that same slicing motion. Then turn that pile of ribbons 90 degrees so the strands run across from the original direction. Take your knife and slice across the ribbons to get your mince. Try to avoid running the knife back and forth over the herbs. That's when you bruise them and they turn into a paste, which ruins the appearance and knocks out some of their flavor. If you do this, you'll notice a difference immediately because your mince will stick together in clump rather than sprinkle nice and even. So for herbs, the idea is simple. Gentle slicing instead of straight chopping, clean ribbons for chiffonade, and then one more turn for fine mince that stays bright, fresh, and actually looks good on the plate. If you want to skip 10 years of trial and error and get a simple guide with clear explanations, easy practice drills, and quick reference size charts, grab the Home Cook's Knife Confidence Guide. The best part is, it's free. Just drop your email so I know where to send it. The link is right below this video. When you click, you'll see a simple form. Fill it out, hit submit, and I'll email the guide to you in the next few minutes.